Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the 3 things to look out for while trading or while taking trades in the forex market, or the 3 things you want to look out for before taking trades. You want to ensure you create a system-based rule or a trading plan that will help you create long-term profitability and consistency. Like I've always said, trading is a marathon, so you want to be patient as much as you can because the market will reward patient traders while taking from the impatient one. This strategy today will help you stick to the rule. I have a document I've created of all you need to know in Forex to be profitable. And this document is available in the mentorship team with video tutorials of what you must look out for before taking trades. Should you want to have access to these documents or join the mentorship team, kindly drop a comment in the comment section of this video so that I will chat you up and let you know what it takes to join the mentorship team. Or the Telegram group the link to the Telegram group will be dropped at the description page of this video. Join the Telegram and you'll find out everything it takes to join the mentorship team. And just a minute, I'm super amazing and super excited today because we just hit 100 subscribers in our YouTube channel. And like I promised, we deliver on our promise. Once we hit 100 subscribers, I was going to drop my 1 to 3 trading strategy. Just 3 things to look out for in the market before you take trades. To all our subscribers, I want to say you are amazing. We deeply appreciate all of you. And if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell icon on so that once we drop another interesting video, you'll be among the first to be notified. And before I go to this 1, 2, 3 trading strategy, I want to tell you that if you do not have a trading plan, you are going to keep going round the circle. This is a new year. You want to stick to your plan. You want to trade your plan. You want to ensure there are things to look out for. Those conditions are met. You find those components in the market, then you can go ahead and hit the market back to back. So I'm going to drop the link to the roadmap to 2023, how to set up your trading plan, get your trading journal. I'm going to drop the link up above here so that you can hit it. Go watch it out. I made that video during the few weeks ago before we entered into 2023. So let's go straight into the video. What are you to look out for? Number 1 of the 3 most important things or rules you want to look out for to be profitable is the overall trend of the market. You know that if price is bullish, you want to see a series of higher highs and higher lows and higher highs, higher lows. This is what we want to see. So first, you want to identify the overall trend of the market. And then if price is bearish, you want to see a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and lower highs in that order. You want to be able to first of all identify these in the market. Look at VIX. This synthetic indices is 25. This is the daily chart. You will agree with me that it has been bearish. You can see it has been coming from all of this trend. You see all of this trend like this. Price has been going down. So this tells you that price has been bearish. You want to be able to identify the overall trend of the market. The overall trend. That's one, the first rule. Then if it's bullish, you can see from this place, price was giving us series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, just in that order. So this is what you want to be able to identify first. While the market was bearish, price was giving us series of lows, lower low, lower low, lower highs, just in that order, lower low, lower high, and price has given us a lower low, so we should have another retracement. So you want to be able to first of all identify this. This is the first rule in the 1, 2, 3 trading strategy. Then number 2, you want to look for an order block in a supply and demand zone. So if we have a demand zone like this, you want price to come into the demand zone, price traded off the demand zone, then you want price to come back to the order block, which is around this demand zone, and then you can take price higher. You want price to come to this order block in the demand zone, and then if price is bearish, price creates a supply zone, and then first price traded into that supply zone and traded away, breaking structure. So you want to see price trade back into the order block within the zone, the order block within the zone, and then the price trade back into this order block, price should trade away. So you want to look for buys only when market is bullish. You want to see how to catch price all the way from here, and they want to catch the sell retracement all the way down to this side while we are in a bearish trend. Then number 3, we want to look at the order block. You want to know how to spot a valid order block. You can drop that in the comment section. I can make a video on how you can spot a valid order block. You want me to make that video, just drop it there. Hi guys, I want you to make the video on how to spot a valid order block. I'll get that video straight for you. There are things to look out for to ensure that an order block is valid. Is the order block having, did it lead to a break of structure? That's the first thing. And then number 2, you want to find out what's the volume that was pumped into that order block. If the volume was pumped into the order block, it's going to either give us a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing. You can make a video on that. If you want that video, drop that in the comment section. Then number 3, you want to wait for lower time frame confirmations. You don't want to just enter here while the trade is coming. Just set your buy limit here, put your stop loss here, and you want to take profit at the highs. You want to wait for lower time frame confirmations. Lower time frame confirmations before you can take it. Then if the trade is in the bearish market, you may want to just enter from here, and this is the right entry, but you want to wait for lower time confirmation within that order block to take price downwards. All right, having said that, let's go to the chart. Sometimes you can, while price comes to this order block, sometimes it can give you a Wyckoff schematics where you need to have your preliminary supply, you have your secondary test, automatic rally, and all of that. If you have not learned that, you can just type on YouTube page, find out Wyckoff accumulation. Just type on YouTube, you see Wyckoff videos, you can watch them. You need to have preliminary supply, the selling climbers, automatic rally, the secondary test, and uptrust in that order if you want to go bullish. And if you are bullish, you are changing the structure. You want to go bearish, you want to wait for that buyers climbers, automatic rally to the downside. Then market, we need to show strength of weakness. Then we have the uptrust. The uptrust, which most of the times you come to clear the buyers climbers, giving us a clear of liquidity into the order block, and then we can look to take price down. So you're going to find some sort of Wyckoff schematics, which we call the lower time frame accumulation. So I'm going to show you that on the chart right now so that you can start using this simple trading strategy, 1, 2, 3 trading strategy and then you can make money for yourself. Learn to follow your rules, because a rule-based system, they've proven to always outperform on non-rule-based system. You want to follow your rule. If it's not rule-based, then it becomes a low trade. If you are following the rule, then if it meets your rule, it meets the components, then you can just go ahead and play your trade. So let's go to VIX. This VIX 25 is daily chart. I just show you examples fast, and then you'll be seeing in the Telegram channel in case you want to join the mentorship. I'll drop the link to the Telegram, or just comment in this place, the comment section of this video, then we can go ahead. So let me just go to, this is the daily chart. Let me go to the 4 hours chart. Let me go to the 4 hours chart. The 4 hours chart. So first of all, we know that the trend is bearish, fulfilling the first rule. Rule number 1, the overall trend of this market is bearish. So what it means is I want to look for only selling opportunities, only selling opportunities. Then number 2, want to look for other blocks in a supply and demand zone. So let's see if we have examples on the chart that we can use. This is H4. Price came. This is price has been bearish, giving us a series of highs, low, high, low, and then low, giving us a high. So when price gave us this high, what's the first thing? Price came and broke structure to the downside. So since we have a break of structure to the downside, it means that this other block is valid. This one is not an order block because it didn't break. Price didn't break to the downside, but price went up, created the other block, and then broke structure. So this is the first thing that validates an order block, a break of structure to the opposite direction. And then number 2 thing that validates a break of structure, you are going to find a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing. So this becomes or became an order block. This is now an order block. So when price came to this order block, we see what price did. Price has broken structure. So this became a valid order block that has never been tested. Price didn't come, the price traded into some of imbalance within that range, and price left. Price never came back to that place. So possibly we can have a push up to that side. I want to look for the one that price came to test. Okay, I think I should use this. Let me use this. Let me use this. We had all of these. Price came. This is H4, the 4 hours. Price came. Price gave us this break, making here a valid order block. So since it was a valid order block, 2 things that makes it valid. Price has broken structure to the downside. And then there's a lot of volume within this place that gives us a bearish engulfing. This is a bearish engulfing. You see this buy candle, this sell candle covered it up. You can see these successive sell candles to the downside. Successive sell candles to the downside. You can see that. So this is a valid order block. Price had to trade back into it, and then we went down. Let me go to 2 hours. Let's see if we can find the exact order block that price traded into. Okay, then this is the first one, the exact order block. Okay, you can see that this is the exact order block. From here, this was the last buy. That's where the order block is. It's the exact order block. It's the block, the order block. You see, this sell candle came and covered it, closing and engulfing it. So this is a bearish engulfing since we are looking for sell. What did price do? Price came and traded back into the candle. So rule number 2 has been met, or condition number 2 has been met. Condition number 3, you look for a lower time frame. So When price comes back to this other block, you want to look for a lower time frame entry. So let's see what price did around this place. If you can get a 15 minutes chart, that will be fine. A lower time frame entry, a lower time frame entry. Get a 15 minutes chart. Can we go back to daily? Let's see if we can get a lower time frame confirmation, and then we can seek to take the trade. Okay, I think I just feel this. All right, let's see what happens. The lower time frame, we can't get this again. Yeah. Network problem. So I had this markup dropped in the Telegram group. Price has failed us in. Let's see what will happen. Just watch. Since price has failed us in, we want to watch and see what's going to happen. Okay, we have gotten the daily. Let's see if we can go back and get that structural point. This is here. Let me use this. This was a valid order block that price came into. So let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's see. Okay. All right, this is the 15 minutes chart. So price coming back to that order block. We saw the order block. This was the order block. Price a 4 hours order block. Now we come to the lower time frame. We want to see what price will do. The price will give us that white curve schematics. You can see it is very, very clear. Price began to give us some form of accumulation. And then it gave us a preliminary supply. Then came and gave us the automatic rally, move up, created all of these UTAD or the up trust, yeah, something like that, and then give us this price broke, came back into this place. This becomes your last point of supply. So this would have been the entry. So price gave us that lower time frame confirmation. You can see that is very, very clear. Price broke all of these, and then price came back into the candle, all the open of this candle, and then we can have all of this. We can show this market from here. Let it open. Let the open of this candle. Then you can have your stop loss here, and then price rallied all the way down. So let me go to H1, 1 hour's time frame. I've gotten our entry. Let's see. Let's see. This was the structure that was broken. So we have all of this pushed down. All right, this was the structure that was broken. So price came and took all of this liquidity. And since then, price has been falling. I'm going to give you another example. So all since then, price went like really down, giving us about 1 to 17. I just catch all of this move about 1 to 19, simply by waiting for lower time frame confirmations. You spotted the trend, it's a downtrend, and then you spotted an order block around this place in a supply zone. This was a supply zone. Price came all the way to that order block, and then we got a lower time frame entry. So we are just taking partials, and then we allow the trades to keep running. Let me see if I can give you another example. Another example. There are just so many, so many. So many. Okay, I think this is the one we looked at. This was, yeah, this is one I was trying to look at. This one I was trying to look at then. The market ran away. I want to look at this place. That was the other block. Now, when price came back, this was the other block that was spotted around this place. On the 4 hours, when price came back, what did price do? Let me see if we get a um, lower time frame entry. I think we just did this. Lower time frame entry. You get a lower time frame entry here. I can see it. It's clear this would have been the entry. If you get this, this was an order block, a low, a higher low. So this was also an order block. Want to look for sell around this place. Price came, broke all of this structure, and then this was also an order block. Price came, traded into it. Okay, didn't weak into it. Traded, created an order block here. Price traded all into it. Then if you come to this place, this is bullish. Price give us this, give us this. So you wanted to wait for all of this. Price didn't come to your entry. Price went up, and as price went up, price came back to all of this order block. After price has closed above this, price came back into the order block, and then price traded away. So you want to wait for lower time frame entry around this side. You go to lower time frame. I just able to take about 1 to 4 within this place. So let me see if we can get the lower time frame. It's a long time. You can get okay, let me check for 1 hour. You can get 1 hour around this side. I'll show you the lower time frame entry in an order block. Okay, this is it. We got it on the 1 hours. Okay. I can remove this now. This was the order block. So you can see what price did. Price gave us a high, a low, a high, a low, and price broke structure here. And they gave us this entry. This was the entry when price gave us a lower time frame confirmation. This was the entry. That add your entry here, stop loss in this place, and then we go to the highs. Go to these highs, these highs. This was the high. Went to, this was the 1 to 6. The price didn't touch the highs, price retraced. That is a 1 to 6 you have just gotten from this trade by simply following the 1, 2, 3 trading strategy. Overall trend, order blocks in the supply and demand zone, and then you wait for lower time frame confirmation. In case you are new to this channel, you have not watched the market structure videos, you can click on this link. I'm going to also drop the link to the video in the description page of this video. Now, let me give you the biggest announcement of the season. It's about to go down. We're having our ever first Forest boot camp, which will come up 24th of January to the 26th of January. 24th of January, that's a Tuesday, to the 26th of January, that's a Thursday. It's going to be a 2 powerful Forex boot camp. I'm bringing in some of my professional friends, some of my senior colleagues into the team. We're going to have a boot camp. We'll look at everything you need to know about Forex to be profitable. So the date of that boot camp, let me put it here so that you will see it. Forex boot camp coming up on the 24th. Forex boot camp. It's coming up 24th to the 26th of January. First boot camp is coming the 24th to the 26th of January. I think I can remove all of this. Let me just remove all of this. It's coming up 24th Tuesday, the 24th to Thursday, 26th of January. Date and time is going to be announced in we're going to make a post about that, date and time. So this is the biggest announcement and it's about to go down. You don't want to miss this. You do not want to miss this Forex Bootcamp. You don't want to miss this at all. So you just begin to set your time and make plans towards it. I'm going to drop every information on the flyer. We're going to drop them for you. The biggest first ever Forex Bootcamp that we capture everything you need to know to be profitable in the Forex market. I believe that you want to make a most profitable adventure from the Forex industry in 2023. And this is what you need. We're going to reveal and unveil everything you need to be profitable on Tuesday, the 24th of January to Thursday, the 26th of January. More information and details will be on the flyers, which we are going to still post in this YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I remain Moses Salaki, your host in the Smart Traders Network. Peace out.